I mean, there's only a certain amount of ways to play defense. There's little technique differences, but a lot of defenses are very similar. Obviously, a lot of these coaches coach with Coach Wilcox, so a lot of the schemes are very similar. Maybe the verbiage is different, but a lot of stuff is similar, but just packaged maybe differently.
When that old staff up and left, and there was a time there that you weren't sure, 4 or 5 days, whatever it was, that you weren't sure what was going to happen with the new staff or who was going to come in. Did this turn out better than you could have imagined that immediate aftermath?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I never thought Coach Pete would leave Boise after all the offers he's had, but it's great to have him and his staff here, and I think it's a great gift that Scott Woodward came through with. I think it's going to be really good for our program.
Does 92 and 12 stay in the back of the players' minds that these guys must know what they're talking about? I don't have to wonder questions.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, these guys are proven winners. Coach Pete's system works. It's worked against Mountain West, and it's worked against the SEC and Pac-12 and Big 12 in big-time games. So I think our team's buying in, and we're just going to see where it takes us.
Is that buy-in still going on? How far along the process?
Well, I think it's just, especially this first year, it's going to be every day. You just got to trust that they know what they're doing. And you got to fight the urges to compare it to what was last year and what like your old coach may have taught you or this. And you just got to kind of go with it.
Thank you. Sorry to draw a crowd.
Yeah.
You guys are about 10 practices in. What are you seeing from the D-line group as a whole?
Their effort's really good. I think we're starting to get all the schemes down, and we're really starting to come together on our pass rush and our run fits. So I think we're improving every day.
Any young kids in particular catching your eye as far as making progress?
JoJo's done pretty well. He's made a lot of improvements from last year. He's done really well this spring.
Okay. And one thing I was curious about, it seemed like guys were having a good time with it last week after practice, long huddle. I don't know, I've been calling it sort of the buddy system with guys. You're sort of paired up with somebody, you get to know a teammate, and you might have maybe called on to present. You guys kind of bought into that a little bit. Seems like you guys are having some fun with it at least.
Yeah, definitely. It's you got to know your neighbor in the locker room. So if you don't, you got a bunch of push-ups. So I think it's a good way to get to know your teammates, because I mean you may know them, but you don't know much about them.
Okay.
So I think Coach Pete's really trying to get us to know our teammates and know about them, not just know them.
Good. Is that the guy next to you in the locker, or is it just sort of random guy you're
right now? It's just the two guys next to you.
Okay.
So on your right and left.
Who's that for you?
I have a wall,
Okay.
and then I have a Stringfellow.
Stringfellow.
So he's not there.
Okay. Okay. So you're the one kind of guy.
Yeah. So if he calls me, I got a trash can on my left, and I haven't been able to talk to
big personality on the trash can. Nice. Sort of off topic too. Wondering if you've been following the Northwestern stuff with the unionization, all that. Has that piqued your interest, or has there been chatter about that at all in the locker room?
Not in our locker room, but I mean, it's interesting. I've been following it a little bit and seeing where it goes and how their vote goes or whatever. But you know, it's kind of uncharted waters, so you never really know. But I haven't really looked into it too much, and I think we're more focused on winning right now.
Yes.
And getting this new staff in place and getting all our stuff down than getting unionized for this. I'd rather go win Pac-12 than get a union.
Okay. Following you to baseball and stuff?